welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're looking closely at something you shared with us.
Yes, it's focused on supervisor development, specifically for damage assessment supervisors.
That's right. And the source is a document called, Welcome to this portion of the Supervisor Development for Damage Assessment Supervisor.pdf.
And within that, we're really zeroing in on one specific part.
Which is?
A video. It actually shows a morning briefing for these supervisors.
Oh, okay. So like a fly-on-the-wall kind of view.
Exactly. How these teams kick off their day, essentially.
Right. So our goal here is to figure out, what makes a good morning briefing in this specific context.
What are the key things they absolutely need to cover?
Yeah, to get the teams ready for assessing damage effectively. I mean, the document flags this briefing, so it must be pretty important.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? A morning briefing, especially in damage assessment, it's vital.
More than just handing out tasks.
Oh, definitely. It's about setting the stage, syncing everyone up after maybe overnight developments, turning info into action for the teams.
Okay, so picture this.
Yeah.
You're a supervisor. You walk into that briefing. What's the number one thing you need clarity on when you walk out?
That's a good question. I'd say it's maybe less one single thing and more about the prioritized goals for that day.
Prioritize goals. Why is that so key?
Because damage assessment can be, overwhelming. So much to look at. The briefing has to cut through that noise.
Focus the effort.
Exactly. Are there new areas, specific structures they need to check first? That kind of prioritization stops teams from just, scattering.
Makes sense. Focus the energy. Okay, beyond where to go, what about how? Safety must be huge.
Oh, absolutely. Crucial. And it shouldn't just be a generic reminder,
Like, be safe out there.
Right. Not just that. A good briefing hits on specific safety issues for that day based on where they're going or what happened overnight.
So maybe unstable buildings in Zone A or downed power lines reported in Zone C?
Precisely. That kind of specific intel translated into actual safety steps for those situations.
Tailored and timely, not just reading from a script. Okay, so they know where to go, what hazards to watch for. How does the information get back? The communication piece.
Yeah, that's critical too. The briefing needs to be super clear on reporting, not just what to report, but the how and the when.
Are they using certain apps or radios? Who do they call if they find something major?
All of that. Clarity prevents delays and make sure the data coming back is actually useful for the next steps.
And things change fast in these situations, right? How does the briefing keep everyone updated on the bigger picture?
Well, that's another function, isn't it? It's an update mechanism.
Connecting the dots.
Yeah. Linking what each team is doing to the overall assessment progress, maybe a quick summary of yesterday, any new damage trends, any strategy shifts.
Giving context so supervisors see how their work fits in.
Right. It makes their contribution feel meaningful, not just like ticking boxes.
Okay, so let's piece this together. This briefing video, it probably shows a really focused session covering prioritized tasks.
Yep. Location-specific safety updates.
Clear communication channels.
And a quick take on the overall situation.
Those sound like the pillars, really.
And it's how they all fit together. A supervisor needs the whole picture. Task, hazards, reporting, context. It all has to click from the start of the day.
It creates that shared understanding.
Exactly.
So for you listening now, think about any situation needing that kind of tight coordination, maybe under pressure. What do you believe is the single most critical thing for a morning briefing to succeed?
Is it the task clarity, the safety focus, smooth communication, or understanding the big picture?
Yeah, what's the one element that, if it's missing or weak, could potentially undermine the whole effort, no matter how hard everyone works?
Happy for you to think about.
That's your deep dive to ponder. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, guys. I want to welcome you to DR 55525. My name is Dennis Bain. I will be your supervisor today. I want to welcome two new members, Dawn and Becky, joining our team. We will have a total of 3 teams. And I'm just going to review a little bit what you need to do on Survey 123. We are at a level 3 DR right now. And what that means is we will need 3 photos of each house. Be 1 photo in front of the house, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. We want you to do a 360, which means you'll walk around the house if it is safe. If there's standing water, do not do that. If there's a no trespassing sign, do not trespass. If there are dogs in the front yard, don't do that either. Um, what you want to do, you want to look for the water damage. If it's not real visible, and if you can, get your partner to go up and point to where the water line is. You just want their hand, you don't want their whole body in there, just to show and have a reference of the height of the water. And if possible, not if possible, when you do take a picture of the water line, have a reference point, a door jamb, a windowsill, somewhere so they know exactly how deep the water was. Now everybody should have their cheat sheet with them that explains exactly what we're looking for. If you don't have a copy of it, let me know. I have extra copies I can give you. Let's see. When you go to the house, we want you to get out of the vehicle if it's safe to do so. I don't want to see pictures taken from the window of the vehicle with the rear view mirror in the picture. That's not what we're looking for. That will get kicked back. We're going to have 3 teams today. The first team will be Joe and George. You will go to Elm Street to Oak Drive. And from what I understand, most of the damage is on the left side of Elm Street. However, if you see damage across the street, by all means do DA on that house also. Team 2 will be Don and Becky. You will go Pine Drive to Oak Drive. Both sides of the streets on Pine, from what I understand, have water damage. Team 3 will be Mike and Bob. You will go to Oak Drive to Pine Drive. I'm not sure exactly, I didn't get a report on exactly where all the damage was there. Let's just keep your eyes out and see what you can find. Now we do have 3 hot shots that are going to have to be done today. As you finish up, I want you to give me a call. My number is 724-563-1245. Let me know when you're done, and so I know who I can assign the hot shots to at that time. Let's see what else I want to. Make sure you have the latest edition of 123 also. If you have any problems accessing it or downloading the maps, I want you to call 724-244-3558. He will be able to help you with that problem. Also, this morning before we head out, I want everybody to meet at the Sunoco station across the street. We're going to fill up our gas tanks. I have the fuel card, and after we get that aside, we can get going. Now I want you to make sure you have water and snacks with you. It's going to be hot today. There's a possibility of rain. If it starts raining, give me a call, or I'll give you a call, and we'll pull you back. We'll be back at the hotel. If you're out there all day and you want to stop and grab lunch somewhere, by all means, take care of yourself. You're more important right now. And I think that's pretty much it. Everybody, get yourself together, get your game plan going. Do we have any questions? Okay. Hey, Joe, can I talk to you for a second?